Right, so we are looking at the best teardrop trailer that I have ever seen. And I'd be hard pushed. You're gonna have to get in the comments down below if you think you've seen a better one, because this has got everything covered. So we've got a lovely, lovely galley kitchen here. Diesel heating worktop. I'm loving the diesel heating because you're carrying the fuel anyway, because you've got a diesel heater, you've got a diesel cooker. So it's dual purpose. You've got all your controls here. One nice touch on these, everywhere you look on this, they've got dimmable LEDs, which when you're out and you're away from all the lights and everything like that, you don't want intense light. So you can get these turned down to whatever you like. Charge points everywhere. Storage on top. If you worry about your stuff going everywhere as you're driving, you're hitting the trail, it's bouncing, you don't have to worry because they've got lovely latching cabinets where they won't open unless you hit the release. Storage absolutely everywhere. On-demand hot water from your sink just here. Nice touch. You've also got a chopping board. Most importantly, beer fridge. And that is a nice touch because you look at, say, my camper and I've got a traditional style fridge, which is fantastic when you're not moving and you just want to open it up and your stuff's there. The second you move, everything's all over the place. So by being it down there, nothing's going anywhere. Under this section here, you've got a 100 litre water tank with a 25 litre grey water tank. So that is a lot of water, whether you're washing up, whether you're cooking, and that's mounted right between the wheels. So you've got that perfect weight distribution to keep everything nice and even, keep the thing towing as it should. Right down here, this is something that you don't see very often. We've got a rear winch. So if you're in a predicament where you're limited to where you can turn, you get jackknife, something like that, you can get the winch out and bring the back of the trailer around wherever you need it. Or maybe you just want to reverse out, and that's going to give you that little bit extra. So on the side here, this is so nice. I'm going to have to try and make one of these. It's a nice little fold out table that just hooks onto the side, because this is kind of your living space, isn't it? You've got your bedroom there, your living space there. We've got a fantastic pull out Fiamma awning. So if the weather's bad, bring it out a little bit. If the weather's good, bring it all the way out. Plenty of shelter. You can put an event shelter over the back here, so this gives a full enclosed dry space. As we move round, we've got high-end alloy wheels, fully independent suspension with upgraded shock absorbers with the reservoirs on, extra fuel storage so you can top up either the vehicle or the diesel heater, anything like that. So you've got so much fuel on this thing, it's unbelievable. Inside, these doors are something else. I've put a few trailers together now and I have never seen a quality door like this. The latching and everything, it's got that nice, you bring it shut, you feel the seal, you pull that down and you can just feel. So the quality on these is phenomenal. It's a nice positive, like almost boat ship kind of closing on that. And when we've got in these on a night, I mean, you can see how much water we've gone through, how much rain, snow, things like that. The vehicle's been kicking up all the best and everything, and it's just bone dry and clean inside. It's absolutely lovely. One thing that I did notice as well, Stu left the fan on this one, and just because he's been there all night, as we've got to this point already, all the damp air and everything's all been pulled out of the trailer. So yeah, fantastic. Front section here, this is a very nice touch. I keep saying that, but there's so many nice things on this. We've got a rack on top, you can put your bikes on it, you can put your firewood on it, you can put your recovery gear on, all the dirty things that you don't want inside, in the back. You know, that'll make a cracking firewood rack, won't it? So in here, again, you've got plenty of storage. You've got the diesel tank in there, that's gonna provide all your fuel for your cooker, for your hot water, and for your heating. As well as that, there's a 100 amp battery in this, so you're not going to be short on power. Tied in with that, there's solar. So as we're at the top of this mountain now, it's charging itself back up. Anytime we're driving, it's charging itself back up, so you don't have to worry about using too much on an evening. Tow system on the front. This is a very nice chassis. It's a lot longer with the wheels set further back than what I'm used to. And by doing that, it tows so much better. It reverses so easy. When the wheels are in the middle, it almost wants to jackknife a lot quicker. So having them set back like that, fantastic. Nice big jockey wheel, standard tow hitch. So this is something that near enough every 4x4 is going to be able to just rock up and pull because it's so universal. So once again, we've got another one of these high-end doors. So it doesn't matter which side you rock up, you've got a door. If there's 2 of you in here, which this will comfortably sleep 2 inside, you've got a door each. You're not climbing over each other to get in and out. So it just works. Over each one, you've got a nice LED scene light on here. Again, dimmable and controlled from the center. You can reach in from both sides and operate it nice and easy. On the top, you can have it with or without a roof tent. You can order it with whatever you want on there, and that's another 2 people. So this, between having a pickup truck and this trailer, is a full family setup. As we continue round, we've got the Alucab shower room, another quality product, and this gives you a nice private space. So if you are out and about and you just want to get yourself cleaned, you want to use a toilet, something like that, you're not desperate to either find somewhere, or some people just want their own space, don't they? I'll let your imagination go with that one. So full-size spare on this with a proper alloy wheel. Sits absolutely lovely there, so if you've got any issues whatsoever, you're not going under the trailer to get a spare out, because if you do get to the point where you need a spare, this thing's going to be down, it's going to be aggro, straight at it. Reinforced wheel arches, nice and strong. The whole side of this vehicle is set up, so if you have to brush a tree stump, if you have to brush something out the way, it's not the end of the world because it is so built tough. Anything that you do touch, it's going to follow a nice line and be kept out of the way of the bodywork. If it did touch the bodywork, it's no great drama because this whole thing is done in Line-X, which the guys were showing me the difference between the Line-X and the Raptor. Got a screwdriver, stabbing at it, didn't chip it. The best I could do with a hammer and a screwdriver was dint it. It wouldn't even pierce it. So they are very, very confident in this product to take any abuse. I could go on all day with the little features of this. Something that burns your head out. As soon as you get a bit of wind, nothing. There's a magnet. All these little touches that you don't see. So you've got a magnet there, magnet there. How nice is that? So that is almost like the top spec camper. If you didn't want to spend quite that much money, but you still want a high-end trailer, there's this one. So a couple of little differences. This one isn't Line-X'd. It's still tough because it's still in the aluminium skin. It's got the wrap on it. So if anything did happen, you could just rewrap it. Another key difference, this one doesn't have the diesel cooktop. You could have it with induction but this one, as you open it up, it's a storage space. You've got all your gear in there. You've got a little gas stove, all your odds and sods, just for your extra cartridges, your water pipes, things like that. But you still get the masses of storage on the latches. Everything's got a lip on it, so nothing can fall off. You get a couple of storage tubs up here that fit to this gap, perfect. So on this one as well, this has still got the amazing independent suspension, but if you didn't want to go the full hog and have the upgraded alloy wheels, the twin shock reservoirs and all them bits and pieces, you've still got your good basic suspension setup. And following these, I've never followed a trailer down tracks and it hasn't bounced when we're going at the speeds that we're going at. And once again, you've got the roof rack on here, so it's up to you. If you want a wind out awning, you want a 270 awning, you want a roof tent, you might want to put a bike rack up there. These are so modular and kitted out to yourself. Fantastic. If you haven't already checked out Drop Campers, have a look in the description box down below. There'll be all their socials on there, and yeah, check them out.